There is a secret to experiencing the true spiritual heart of India, and it is something most tour companies will never show you. It's not about checking off one temple after another in your bucket list, it's about how you're welcomed into them. It's about being invited to step inside the living tradition, not just to look at it from the outside. So, in this video, I want to show you what the secret looks like from the inside of our Discovering Shiva journey. Hello, my name is Sabin Rodriguez, and this secret, this feeling of being welcomed inside, is the very reason why Smukti exists today. And it's a feeling I've had the privilege of sharing with hundreds of international seekers who are on this path. You see, there is a fundamental difference between tourism and the kind of journeys that we create at Smukti. When you think of a tour, it's really built for sightseeing, to look at things, to take a picture, and move on. But at Smukti, we believe you don't just come here to see India, you come here to participate in it, to be in the experience. On a typical tour, you get a guide and they can tell you facts, history, the year the temple was built, the name of the king who built it. But imagine instead walking through the same ancient temple with a man whose family has been serving the temple and practicing rituals here for generations. The understanding he shares, it's in his blood. That's the difference between looking at a place and truly feeling it. And that shift from seeing to feeling, that's what this entire journey is built around. So, shall we begin? Our journey starts not with a chaotic rush, but with a moment of peace. From the moment you land in India, we take care of everything. Our driver is waiting at the airport to greet you, so there is no stress, no confusion. And that very evening, all of us gather for an orientation circle. This is not like your usual briefing. This is where we set our intentions together. We go through a guided meditation that helps you release all the fatigue from your travels. Once you have settled in, that is, once you get the feeling of peace, the real inner work begins. Now, this journey is not just a collection of random beautiful places. It connects you with the great elements of nature. By immersing yourself in the energy of earth, fire, water, and then finally space, you begin to bring your own inner world back into harmony. It's a deliberate process of realignment. So, on day 2, our spiritual work begins in Kanchipuram, the home of the Earth Temple. We start with the element of earth to ground your energy, to set a stable, solid base for the deep transformation that's ahead. We will visit the Ekambareshwar temple, where you can connect with the energy of a mango tree that's been alive for 3,500 years. It's in places like this you feel that stability in a real way, and at the end of the day, we sit together. It's a quiet space to reflect, to share what moved you. Because this journey isn't about what you see, it's about what you begin to feel and understand inside. And that's a process we support every single day. So once you have had that foundation, that feeling of being truly grounded, the journey shifts. The energy changes. We move from the stability of earth to the purifying power of fire. We arrive at the holy mountain of Arunachala, the element of fire, a place of incredible power. At dawn, you will have the chance to do the Girivalam, a 14-kilometer holy walk around the Arunachala hill. It's not like any other walk you have done before. I call it the walking meditation. The belief here is simple. The mountain itself is a source of immense energy. And as you walk with intention, you begin to shed all the mental noise, the old patterns that no longer serve you. It's like a reset button for the soul. You are walking in the footsteps of countless sages and millions of seekers who have come here for thousands of years to do this exact same thing. The energy you feel here, it is too tough to describe. It's something you have to experience to understand. And that powerful energy of the mountain, it becomes a very personal, lived wisdom on day 4. This is where we connect with the great sage Sri Ramana Maharishi. We'll hike a quiet path up the mountainside of the sacred caves where Ramana Maharishi sat in meditation for years. When you sit there in that same profound stillness, you are not trying to achieve something, you are just letting the silence do its work. It's a feeling of coming home to yourself. After the intensity of the fire, we journey towards Arunachala, the temple of the water element. It holds a powerful divine feminine energy. It's the home of the goddess Akhilandeshwari. The idea here is that the fire of Arunachala helps you purify the mind, and the flowing energy of water helps you heal the heart. It's a space dedicated to helping you release any emotional blockages, to let go of what you have been holding on to, to find that sense of flow again. Feeling the energy of the elements already? Isn't it one of a kind experience? But let me tell you this is only half the story. The other half is actually found in the history these places hold. The 1,000-year-old stories carved into their walls and in the rituals that are still alive inside them even today. And that is where we go next. Our journey takes us to Tanjore, the rice bowl of India. And here you stand before something that changes your perspective on what's possible. 1,000 years ago, the Brihadishwara temple was constructed, and it's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but that title doesn't even capture the feeling. When you stand at its base and look up, you feel humbled. You feel connected to a vision that was so grand, so devoted. A local historian will be right there with you to share the living stories held within these stones, to help you understand how 1,000 years ago people could create something that feels like it was built to last forever. And from that feeling of timeless grandeur, we immerse ourselves in the holy town of Kumbakonam, a town so dense with the sacred energy, they call it the Varanasi of the South. And here we do something truly special. Inside a 2,000-year-old temple, a place most tourists would simply walk past, you will participate in an exclusive fire ritual. This is a sacred ceremony arranged just for our Smukti travelers. Being welcomed inside a sacred ritual, that's a special feeling, right? But what if that feeling of inside could expand even further? What if you could go from the heart of a temple to feeling your connection to the heart of the cosmos itself? That is the final chapter of our journey. We arrive in Chidambaram, the temple of space. And here, guided by a man whose family has served in this very temple for over 6 generations, you come face to face with an idea that is just immense. The Tandava, Shiva's cosmic dance. It's this belief that the entire universe, every star being born, every life being lived, every leaf falling, all these are part of a single cosmic rhythm. The Shiva Tandava represent a constant dance of creation, of preservation, and of dissolution. After a place like that, we visit the temple of the sage Vallalar, and here the focus shifts entirely from the outside to the inside. There are no idols to worship, only a pure, simple light to reflect upon. It's a place that teaches a profound truth that the highest form of worship is compassion, that service to humanity is service to God. It's a radical shift in perspective. And that idea from the Vallalar temple that we can connect to something pure and universal. It's a feeling that continues in a very different way at our next destination. We journey to Auroville. It's this whole township, this incredible experiment built on one vision, the human unity. And right at the heart of Auroville is Matri Mandir. When you sit inside, in that deep, powerful silence, it's a feeling that's hard to describe. It's like, for a moment, all the noise of the world, all the divisions, they just fall away. And you feel this deep, quiet connection to everyone and everything around you. It's a feeling of pure peace. It reminds you that the state of unity isn't just a feeling, it's real. tangible feeling that you can access within yourself. And that brings us to the final morning. We greet the sunrise at the shore temple in Mahabalipuram. And for me, this is one of the most important parts of the whole journey. It's a moment of integration, a quiet time to just let all the experiences, all the feelings settle inside you. That's the path we take you on through these places of incredible power and history. But after guiding so many people through this journey, I've come to believe something very deeply. The temples, the mountains, the rivers, they are all amplifiers. They are immensely powerful. But the real key, the thing that truly unlocks the heart of this experience, is the people who welcome you into their world. And I can promise you one thing: you will not be guided by a tour guide. Instead, you will be welcomed by our community of hereditary priests, of local historians, and cultural facilitators whose families have been part of these traditions for generations. And you know what that means? The stories they share with you, the understanding they share with you, they aren't memorized facts of a tour group. It's something that's been passed down to them through generations. They are their own stories, their family stories. You are hearing it directly from the source. And that for you is the difference between hearing a fact about a temple and learning its deepest meaning from a man who calls that temple a home. This is how you experience the real living heart of India, not just as an outsider, but as a guest, someone who is truly welcome inside. And for you to be truly welcomed inside, for you to be able to go deeper into your own inner journey, every detail of your outer world should be seamless. It has to feel safe. And that's a promise to you. You will travel in a very private, comfortable transport. You will rest and recharge in clean, safe, hand-picked heritage hotels each night. Our groups are always intimate, just 10 to 12 fellow seekers traveling with you. This means you are never lost in a crowd. You are part of a supportive community of international travelers. It's why so many solo travelers, especially women, feel so safe and cared journeying with us. And of course, the food. Every meal, a wholesome, vegetarian, freshly harvested and nourishing, prepared to support your energy throughout the journey. It's all taken care of, which means all of your energy can fully go towards your transformation. And so, that's the journey. It's not like a plan on a piece of paper. It's a fully supported, curated immersion into the soul of India. We keep our groups small and intimate for a reason, which means we have only a few spots left for our upcoming journeys in January, February, and March. So if this journey feels right to you, if what you have seen here nudges something inside you, the next step is simple. Click the link below. You can see the full itinerary with all the details on our website, smukti.com. You can also book a discovery call with our team. We would be honored to answer any of your questions, and together we can see if this journey is the right fit for you.